Mark sat alone in the dim light of his childhood home, the weight of grief pressing down on him. His mother was gone, and his father, imprisoned for her murder, left him feeling utterly abandoned. In his desperation, he turned to an old spirit board, hoping to bridge the gap between life and death. He hoped to hear his mother's voice one last time. At first, the plan seemed innocent. The board whispered familiar words, and Mark felt a flicker of hope. But as he delved deeper, the atmosphere shifted. The air grew thick with tension, and shadows danced in the corners of his vision. Rooms that once felt safe morphed into twisted versions of themselves, familiar spaces now cloaked in menace. Suddenly, the whispers turned sinister. The spirit board began spelling out messages that chilled him to the bone. "Not what you think," it spelled one night, sending a shiver down his spine. Mark's reality warped. The walls seemed to close in, and the house itself felt alive, breathing with a dark energy. This energy fed off his despair. As the haunting escalated, Mark found himself trapped in a nightmare. Doors slammed shut, and echoes of laughter morphed into cries of anguish. He realized too late that he had opened a door to something far more malevolent than he could have imagined. The true horror lay not just in the spirits of the dead, but in the darkness that lurked within his own heart. In a final confrontation with the entity that had taken hold of his home, Mark faced the truth he had been avoiding. The real monster was not the spirit board, but the grief and anger that had consumed him. With a heart full of sorrow, he made a choice: to let go of the past and reclaim his life, even if it meant saying goodbye to the mother he so desperately wanted to reach.